Welcome everybody to a brand new series on Topshelfers. My name is Wes, and I am going to be doing a react slash discussion about all things paranormal. We're calling it fact or cap because that's kind of the new trend, right? It's either fact or you're capping. And I'm going to be going over paranormal videos, documents, documentaries, kind of the whole gamut of everything that involves paranormal. And that's not just like ghosts. We're going to talk about Sasquatch, UFOs, everything from everything that you could put into the paranormal category. Bunch of different cryptids we're going to be going over. And I'm going to be giving my 2 cents on these videos, on these documents. Now, why? You're probably asking yourself, would you give a shit about my opinion? Well, I've been paranormal investigating probably going on 10-ish plus years. I've been to a bunch of different places and I have some really strong opinions on it. I do think a lot of stuff is faked. I do think a lot of stuff is cap. I do think a lot of stuff is individuals justifying their beliefs and trying to make it seem like things are real when they aren't. However, I do think that there are some videos that might have some real evidence. And if you hear a cat freaking out in the background, that's just kind of how it be sometimes when you live with little fluff babies. But yeah, we're gonna start with a popular, well, kind of a popular paranormal video right now. This is from 7 News Australia, and it's Ghost Caught on Camera, Paranormal Videos Filmed from Across the World, compilation number 2. So we're going to watch the videos, the clips, and then we're going to kind of discuss them and go from there, and I'll give my 2 cents on what I think. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, right off the bat, anything that is a poltergeist video to me is already cap. I just I know that there's a lot of people who think poltergeist is possible, but listen, we live in a time now where editing is so easy. Anyone can edit, anyone can set up mechanisms. I mean, I've seen people make fake videos. It isn't difficult, especially fake poltergeist videos. And let's be honest with ourselves. If you're good at that type of stuff, you're good at editing, you know how to set up mechanisms, of course you would take the time to make like a 40-second clip and get millions and millions of views. I mean, I think it's obvious. I'm a little negative when it comes to poltergeists and ghosts in general because I just think that's the hardest one to believe in. I of course am always going to keep an open mind to videos, but I do think that video was 100% cat. I mean, do we really need to discuss that one? His chair moved like a little bit. I don't know, man. Stuff like that, like you could easily just tie a small string, like even maybe like a fishing line around like the bottom of it and just kind of pull it. You're not always gonna see that on camera, especially if lighting's bad. Nah, cat. Okay, I see what. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, they're gonna show it again. It's right over here. Let's. We can see any weird like I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's making a weird like mark across the car, which makes me want to think that it's fake. I don't know. I'm going cap because it just same thing as the other videos, man. Like we're gonna call that paranormal. We're gonna call that a ghost. I feel like if you're gonna immediately call that a ghost, like you must really believe in ghosts, especially if it's outdoors. There's a lot of wind, dust, crazy things outdoors. Now you might be thinking that I'm not a skeptic or that I am a skeptic. I am. I've seen a couple things myself that I can't prove or disprove, and that has what's led me down this path of investigating paranormal and different things of that nature. But honestly, almost everything that I've seen throughout the years of investigating can be explained, but it's not fun. It's not always fun to explain something that is creepy or spooky. Like, kind of ruins the fun.
There it is.
Obviously recording with a toaster.
Yeah, it's like it's busted up.
Holy
What?
Yo, go, 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 go.
I mean, I see what they're looking at, right? There's someone or something right here.
Holy
What?
Yo, go, 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 go.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Do we get a different angle of it showing up?
Holy.
That's so tough to say, right? Because, like, it wasn't here. Oops. It wasn't here right here. Okay. You don't. Yeah, you kind of see it. Oh.
Yeah, it's like it's busted up.
So nothing there. Nothing, nothing. And then you can kind of see it right there.
Oh.
I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I'm going to go ahead and give it a cap just because we don't have anything else going on. It kind of looks like a head, right? Maybe some shoulders right to the right and left of it. But is it just a weird angle of something that's in the house? I mean, you can see, I think right when they first turn the lights on, there's a bunch of junk and shit in there. So we could potentially assume that there's just a bunch of junk in there, and then when they're driving past, they just get a different angle at some other junk. Like, I don't want to jump and say that that's some sort of ghost already. It's definitely creepy.
Holy
What?
Yo, go, 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 go.
I think if I were to have been there, I have a different mindset of that stuff. If I see creepy things, I immediately want to go closer, right? Because I want to see what it is. I wouldn't have drove away, but I get why they did, especially if it's private property. Don't be dumb. Don't get arrested for silly videos. Cap. I mean, it's just moving. There's a lot of things that can make it move. Plus, you can hear air in the background, so a fan of some sort. Cap. I mean, that's pretty creepy. It looks like someone's walking, holding something. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know about that one because the camera could be shot. There could be something on the camera, maybe. It's a weird place to want to make a spooky video. And you can see that this guy, like, this is his cameras for his security system. So I'm less likely to think that maybe he's trying to make a video. I mean, that one's pretty eerie. I'm not going to give it a fact or cap. I'm going to go ahead and put that in a need more evidence, need more video. I mean, I don't think that that would be too difficult to fake, right? Like if you were to edit someone walking past and put some filters on it, maybe. It does look kind of, perspective wise, it does look kind of small, which is interesting. Does it change its footsteps at all, or is it pretty much the same all the way through? It looks like it doesn't even change its strut at all. It does look like it moves a little though, right? Like if we're talking sidewalk movement, it starts closer to this edge, and then when it steps there, it kind of changes. That was a weird step, right? That makes me think more that it's edited because it's up here, and then when it crosses this bush, which means you would have, that would be more difficult to make it fluid. It's now on a different trajectory on the sidewalk. You guys get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going cap. I'm going cap. Fake edited. If that was more fluid, right? Like the person was walking completely straight all the way until it hit this bush, and now it's further down. It's closer to this edge. I mean, a ghost isn't going to give a shit if there's like a puddle, right? Going cap. On to the next one. Good video, though. Good video. We got something right there. I don't know. Just a person? That's what they're calling the ghost? I don't know. I'm not going to rate that one. There's not enough. It's just like a person that they just got up from like a chair, and it's just a shitty camera. This eerily looks like the same set as Paranormal Activity with this staircase. Where are we looking? What? Am I missing something here? Is it the light? Did the light go out? Oh yeah, the light's flickering. I got a light upstairs that does that all the time. The bulb just needs to be changed. I mean, I don't see anything else. Maybe if one of you guys watching sees something, like, well, let me know. Timestamp it. It's what, like 2:59, 3 minutes? But I didn't see any. And if it's the light bulb, cap. Oops. Something right there. Nice scrubbing. I mean, it's weird, but I just don't know, man. The problem is with like things like this nature, like this is a decent camera, right? Like it's picking up so much detail, so why is whatever this is look like it's in 240? I mean, it kind of looks like legs, a body, and a head. It's creepy. I mean, I'll give it that, but like, I think trying to claim that that's, hold on. Ah, we're going cap. That looks, it looks like it Like if you're like setting an editing point here, whenever it moved, it just kind of like, I don't know, that didn't look. Go on, Cat.
I mean, I gotta assume that other kids are being baptized.
I mean, that's a good one.
I gotta assume that other kids are being baptized.
Okay, I mean, if that's real, right, that's like the best piece of paranormal evidence that's ever existed. It's from the Ring Light or the Ring Company. I know they have good security systems. It seems more like the video cuts out or there's something wrong with the video versus it being paranormal. Because I've watched a lot of paranormal videos, right? I have never seen anything that is that clearly a human being.
I mean, I gotta assume that other kids are being.
And it starts fading. I can't give that a fact because that's just too good. And I know that that's silly to say that something's too good. I'm going cap and saying either they edited that guy to fade out or there's something wrong with the camera and it glitched a little. Because there's no way, if that was real, the world would know about it. I think so far that's the best video that shows potentially some sort of figure that might be paranormal. I like this video a lot. So whatever it is walks from this room right here with the lights on. That's always a good tell. No lights on. It goes in front of this, which is right. Isn't blended with that. I'm trying to see if there's any like weird tears that would. Nothing that I can see. I mean, I'm not an editing pro by any means, but you can usually see obvious stuff. Crosses, disappears, goes and opens a door, it sounds like, and then triggers some sort of alarm. Two things. One, they set up some sort of blur effect on the person, which I have seen. Like, it's not easy to do, but if you just capture the thing on the screen, then you can adjust the blur of it so it kind of makes it translucent. That's kind of what it looks like, because it does look pretty full figured. Like you can see like in one specific frame right here, you can see what looks like a white back or t-shirt and some legs. Oh my god, my camera's in the way. My bad. Let me show this again. So what we're watching starts off right here, crosses, and then crosses out of the rim. And what I'm saying is right here, when it crosses the threshold of the door, you get a little bit more white on the back and you can see more defined legs. Two things. I'm either saying this is a potential fact, that this was actual evidence, or really good editing. I know that doesn't help because that's what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I think that it's too good of an edit for me to judge. If it is, there is just a lot of really, I don't know. It's a good video. It's a good video. I'd be more inclined to believe it if it cut off right there, but then it goes and sets off some sort of alarm, which, if you believe in paranormal, right, means that whatever that is has a lot of power from something, right? Or it's some sort of anomaly that is running a same path over and over and over again. It's apparition is really strong here. I don't know. That's a good video. Enough. All right.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano. Que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Bora, mano.
É doido, Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho?
Wow. I would love to see more of what this is. Because they give you every which way to find out if this is real.
Que é isso, mano?
With this door.
Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano. Que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Bora, mano.
I mean, the only thing that I could think of is that this is some sort of automatic door. It doesn't look like it. I'm not saying that it is. But this is some sort of automatic door
Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano. Vai, mano.
that got messed up because it seems like it's going in the same speed every time it shuts. Okay.
Vai, mano. Vai,
But then
mano.
they get scared.
Corre. Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho?
I'm not sure where they're at, but it doesn't look like a place that would have an automatic door. And it looks like they're inside a structure, which means, like, unless it's like a hospital or something, why would it have automatic doors? That was a good video. I think I'm going to say fact on that because there's nothing that I can see that would be like disprove that it's being faked or capped. But pretty good video. I wish if anyone knows anything about that one specifically, please send me more. Disembodied scream. Ah, cat. Who cares? Just a scream. Hospitals are creepy for sure. Looks like a light's on in there. It's pretty creepy. It's pretty creepy. I mean, I'll give it that. That's a creepy video. I think though, I don't know. Tough to say on that one. Not enough to go off of, but pretty creepy. It's a pretty creepy video. I'm not gonna give it a fact or cap, but pretty good. Just taking a little snooze. Dog on the ground, okay. Dog doesn't like something. That's always an immediate sign. Door open? Is that what? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I can't tell if like maybe it was just loosely in the hinge and it got like some wind blew in and opened it, or if it's like the churn of a knob, you know. But both the dog and cat react, but they don't react as if there's something there. They're just like, oh, who's opening the door? It's like 2 in the morning or whatever. It's good. I'm gonna go. I mean, it's obviously happened, but I don't think that was paranormal. Creepy Mickey Mouse right there. That's not a good sign. Okay, so we're looking at a face, right? It's creepy and eerie, but we need more evidence. Like, was this from a video? Is this just a still shot? I mean, it's creepy still, but like, I just don't. Pictures are so easily altered, especially older pictures. Like I said, like it's just we're taking stills. If we could get the whole video, I would be more than willing to comment on them, but we're just looking at a still. That could mean so much, you know. All right, well, that's the wrap up of that. That was a good video. I think there's a lot of videos in there that are obviously fake. They be capping pretty hard. It's always hard to say, right? Like paranormal is such an interesting thing to discuss and to watch. And when you start watching the videos, you kind of get in that moment of like, ooh, this is going to be scary. And I think your mind makes you want to believe more than what's actually going on. At least that's what happens a lot with individuals that I know. And, you know, the experiences and things that I've gone and done is in the moment you want to believe because that's why you're there. That's what you're doing. So if you capture something and you see something or you hear something, you want to just justify it as paranormal. In reality, there's probably an explanation for it. That's going to wrap it up for this first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love doing stuff like this. I've been reacting to a lot of stuff lately. It's been a lot of fun. I think that's kind of the trend just on YouTube in general, is trying to prove or disprove things that people put out or reacting to funny stuff. I will be doing more of these. I'll be doing this once a week, and I hope that everyone has fun with it. Let me know what you think. If you have stories, videos, pictures, anything paranormal, send it my way. I will go over it in a video. I love doing it. Thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Wes with Topshelfers. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.